Ladies and gentlemen, welcome everybody, welcome everybody. How's everybody doing? Whoa. Let's wait till some people show up. What's up, Aaron parties? How's it going? How's everybody doing today? Here is another episode. I've been working on some stuff all day, so probably I'm not gonna make I don't know what I'm gonna do. This is gonna be today a show about the aftermath of NAM and the aftermath of Bucla and Friends and how things are coming along, and let's talk about a couple of products that caught my eye, that got me very interested. Right now this sound is coming from the Synth. Yes, sir. Yeah. What's going on, Mr. Conductive? All right, let's get to the show right quick. Well, not a show. You call this a show? This is not a show. It's like a talk, like a show. Like a talk show. Like a talk show. Here we go. So, that's the last thing on my mind. And this is the first thing. Everybody's talk of the town. And it's the MPC XL. The behemoth of a groove box. You can say this is your centerpiece for your studio, basically. An animal of a workstation, I should say. What can I say? You can't get enough of this. You have all kinds of things here. You got 16 Q links. You have a sequencer. Finally, they got a sequencer on our MPCs, and I can't wait till I get my hands not on this one, but on the MPC Live 3. That's coming soon. I'm not in a hurry. It's gonna come anyways this year for sure. When I get it, you're gonna see me perform on it, and for performance is gonna be the thing that I really need right now, so I don't have to be using so many external controllers. And this is a great piece. I say if you're a studio owner, a commercial studio, you're charging per hour, and you have a business, and you want to have the perfect tool for your customers when they come in, and they want to have something they can bang a beat out if needed, in case needed. This is an awesome piece to have in the studio. Yes, it doesn't have the sonics like everybody says. Well, you get outboard gear for that. There's many things you can do. You can just get yourself an analog heat from Electron and get a really, really, really nice hot sound out of that. Also, the MPC is made in such a way that whatever you sample into it, it comes out the same way you sample it in. So if you think about it, right, your MPC is your DAW in a box. So what you do is you get your really hot hardware that you have, your hot sounding drum machines, like here, like the analog heat, the analog rhythm that I have right here is one of the greatest right here. This piece of gear here it's hot, literally hot. So when you touch it, it's warm. It's a really hot sounding thing right here. All right, so who needs a TR-1000 when you have the analog rhythm, right? So back to the action. It's $2,899, which is not that bad compared to compared to anything else out there. I wish it was smaller. I wish it was smaller, man. I wish that the same amount of power on this thing was inside of the Live 3, but you know, 8 gigabytes of RAM on the Live 3 is more than enough, because it's 4 times the amount of RAM that you get on the Live 2, and it's very, you know, it's very, like, you know, I don't know, it's enough. 8 gigabytes RAM is enough, right? So this right here is very controversial piece. Let's check the back side of it. You see you have 4 inputs, which is amazing. Why I say is amazing? If we had 4 inputs on the Live 3, that would have been an Octatrack killer. First of all, it would have killed the Octatrack. Second of all, they have not fixed the looper, which is one of the things that I'm gonna see if Akai is willing to fix the looper And the looper is not bad on the Akai MPC, but the problem with the looper in the Akai MPC is that it's only assigned to outputs 1 and 2, which is good. In the end, is good, but the problem is that I think you should be able to have like a send to the looper on your tracks. Let's say you can choose whether the track that you're currently working on can go to the looper or not, or go to a different output. You know what I mean? So it's a routing situation that I would wish they could fix it, or the ability of having multiple instances of the looper itself. Let's say if it could loop, if you can do multiple loopers, like probably have up to 2 lanes of looping, probably that would probably be useful. And the other thing, if that looper can have its own set of, let's say, like make the looper be a track before it hits the main outputs, and have its own 4 insert effects, so you can like do crazy effects on the looper side. That would be great. Like you see here, you have 4 MIDI outputs, 2 MIDI inputs. That's plenty of in and out. And instead of 8 CVN gates, you have like what? You have 10, you have 16. Let's see, yeah, 16 CV gates. That's more than enough. And you got your usual suspects here, blah, blah, blah. Here we go. You know, more of the same thing. Akai, great products right now. The firmware as of right now is very stable on standalone only. I don't recommend you guys using the desktop software, because it's a no-go. You're gonna end up losing your work. And you know, I suggest not going in the box. You go staying outside standalone. The software is working just fine at the moment. All right, next in line we have the Hydra Synth. It's not a Hydra Synth, it's the Leviathan. And the Leviathan, it's an amazing piece of gear. Let's see. Let's click here, and you can see we're gonna scope it right quick here. You know, it's a great synthesizer. It has things. It does FM, but it's not like your regular FM synthesizer, which we all know already. It's a behemoth of a sound creation machine, and for sure is a great buy. 1,799, which is well priced for what it does. Any other company would have charged $4,000 for this synthesizer right here, as you can see, and it's up there with other big players, big money players. So it's still Ashun Sound Machines is still the company of the people. I think the price is good. The price is right for what this does, and you can't go wrong with it. They went with the same, and I like this about the Hydra Synth, which is the way that this looks right here. I don't know if you can see it. It's concave on the bottom, so when you can pull it flush. I'm gonna show you here right quick. This one is flush. You see, really flush with the DeepMind 12, and the cables don't bother anybody. That's great about that design. It's well thought of. Thank God they kept the design. So whenever I buy this piece of gear, it's gonna be able to be flush right here with MPC, can go like flush right here, or flush with the what's it called, the analog rhythm, and it will be awesome. All right. So great buy, great company. Right now they're, Levia Synth, very nice now with the name of the synthesizer on the side. That really looks more professional, I say, way more professional right now. I love the fact that they put pads on it. The little pads are great. It has 3 lanes of sequencing, which is great. And I'm not gonna go into details because the Synth Samurai already went into it and he talked about it. There's I can read this for you guys if you want. Is in the wake of waves made by the colossal capabilities of the Hydrosynth, ASM emerges from the obsidian-hued oceanic depths, summoning a synth serpent of biblical proportions. This is the ASM Leviasynth 16-voice algorithmic synthesizer that boosts a hybrid digital analog architecture, 300 plus waveforms, 8 per voice oscillators, and 7 unique oscillator modes. ASM builds on this architecture. Architrave. Oh my god, they couldn't use bigger words. With a deluge of dynamic sound design possibilities, from cutting-edge modulation tools, the new Leviasynth entropy function, to versatile micro-tuning options and galvanizing suite of effects. Sweetwater Soundscape specialists are latent potential of the Leviasynth sonic aperture, equipped to traverse a Myra, timbral, whatever. You guys couldn't choose any more complex wording for this stuff. It's a great synthesizer. It says 2 ways to play, 1 limitless instrument. I couldn't agree more. This is a great machine, guys. 2026 coming up with a bang. I think this is one of the latest, greatest. You can't go wrong buying one of these. I was thinking about buying a second Hydrosynth. I was thinking about getting the Hydrosynth Explorer and having the Explorer right next to the desktop model, and that way complement each other, because sometimes I'll feel like I would have liked to have an extra voice of Hydrosynth if I wanted to make like really nice bass sound together with some of that lush sounding patches that only Hydrosynth can achieve, like this one. That's a beautiful sound right there. Yeah, more voices. Let me say hello. This world needs a hero. How's it going? Thanks for showing up. And Georgie's 8708. How's it going, Georgie's? As usual. Thanks for joining me here on this shopping cart look around. I'm lurking in the websites. Next up in the lineup of interests is this guy right here. We have the Behringer BMX. I am a drum machine lover, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm addicted to drum machines for some reason. It's one of the things that I love the most, is having drum machines and groove boxes. And this thing right here is very, very, very interesting. Why do I say very interesting? Because I don't know what it does. It probably does the same thing. I hope it's not like the same architecture as the LM drum, because it kind of looks like they went with the design. As you can see right here on the encoders, they went with the design. There you go. Yeah, here we go. This is very nice. So we got a close-up image. They went with the design, like the same encoder thing that they have on that one. And then as you can see here, I can see that there's some options here. You know, you have your open, this hi-hats, crash, rim shot, claps, shaker, tambourine ride, 1, 2, 3, all that stuff. And then over here you got like a small mixer of sorts. Yeah, you got bass snare, hi-hat toms, cymbal, percussion 1 and percussion 2. I believe these are different velocities, I guess. I don't have that much of information about it. And then here you have an analog filter, which is one of the things that caught my eye is the analog filters on these machines, especially with the LM Drum one. It also has an analog filter. It also has this thing, the Wave Designer, and there's things that I don't know about the new styles of drum machines that Behringer is coming up with. I wish I could try the LM drum. I just don't want to make that buy right now, and then I just hate sending things back. I could buy it and try it and then send it back. I'm not that type of person. It's just, you know, I already have enough here. I don't think I should leave it for people that are really gonna in need of a drum machine, right? Let me take a quick hint here at the chat. Georgie says he's gonna get this BMX. Aaron Party says more voices. Yes, I want more voices. If I could get another Hydra synth, at least the Explorer, second hand on a good condition, I'll buy it and I'll take that as an extra voice. And then we have here Todd DJ Bradshaw. Hi Todd DJ Bradshaw, thanks for joining in. Said, that's what I was thinking. It will complement my UBX. Sharp looking. Yeah, it looks as a very good machine. Very interesting. I saw the. I want to ask a question to the chat. I'm not sure if Georgie's does, but do one of y'all own the Behringer LM drum? Because I saw some videos about the LM drum and the UI, the user interface, and the little screen. It kind of looked like they kind of look like Electron style of the icons. They look like Electron style. I'm wondering if they're using the same type of architecture or the same type of programming type of thing, like a programming computer for the drum machine. If so, it makes it really interesting. I'm not sure if it's the same type of capabilities that you can program into those type of computers, because it's like the main thing that controls the drum machine itself. And I'm very curious about it, and I wonder how many other things. I know that parameter locking is unique to Electron, but I wonder if Behringer has something up their sleeve in those machines. Probably interesting things in there that I don't know about. Because I've been watching videos lately and there's no information. There's no information. So let me read some of this stuff. We're here at synthanatomy.com, and this is from January 22, 2026, and let me see. I'm looking for the individual that wrote this article. I don't know. So I want the source. I want to tell everybody who the source is. I don't have the source, probably somewhere here in the picture. I don't know. Where DMX not finished. No, I don't see the name. Probably I gotta. Anyways, It says here, almost 3 years ago, Behringer announced a replica of the Oberheim DMX alongside the Ling clone. The latter is available now. There was no news for a long time, but there is. Now there is. At NAMM 2026, Behringer has a production unit of the DMX, thanks to sound designer Kurt Ader for the photo from the booth. And now we're gonna check out right quick if we're able. Hopefully it's not too loud. We're gonna go here, Ranger BMX, right quick. Let's see if there's any new videos on it. Here you go. That's the Synth Samurai there. Let me see if there's there has to be a video of somebody playing with it. I'm not sure. Let me see. I'm lurking around here. It seems like nobody has posted anything. I don't know why people go to NAMM and they don't take I think Nord something. Let me see.
Behringer dropped some news on a new
No, this is just a reporting. Nord blank. Nord it blank. Let's see. Niore Blanco. El Señore. Here's with the new Behringer JN80, which is sounds like a shit. Like a shit. I don't know what it means to sound like a shit. Let's see. We'll be the judge of it right quick. Beautiful sounding. That doesn't sound bad at all. Yeah, but not interested. I'm interested on the BMX, and there's no examples. Let me see if sounds. I saw there was somebody did a video somewhere, and they showed some stuff. Yeah, no information whatsoever. And you see, this is what, a year ago since Samurai was talking about it, and I was going crazy about it. Let me check the chat. You guys are speaking here. Aaron Potter is in the house speaking over there. Yes, great for drum sound design. Maybe go up a second. Oh, you're talking about the SY1. Yes, sir. That's a very nice one. The RD78 and the Edge. The Edge is a great one. It's a great buy. Well, there's not that much here speaking about the new Behringer BMX. Everybody's speaking about it, but there's no sounds. No sound came out of that NAMM. Nothing. Very disappointing. Very disappointing. Well, my friends, let's go to the next one. All right, so here we're back. Okay, so we're going with Roland again. Speaking one more time about the Roland TR1000 Rhythm Creator, which is still, for me, this is a great acquisition right here. You will have a drum machine that is a beast of a machine. This is a TR8S on steroids and a half. That's what I would say about this machine. And it has a lot of things that the TRS8S will never have. And, you know, the only thing that makes me not like go too crazy about this machine is the size. It's not a portable machine. Yeah, there's no sounds for the BMX. I'm sorry. No, there's nothing yet, and I don't have access to. I don't have access to it. So we'll be in touch as soon as we get any information. This is a great choice. Great choice if you're like into drum machines, and this is a great thing. I mean, it can do a lot of things. This is not an MPC, by the way. If you're thinking that this is gonna be a replacement for the MPC, I don't think so. This is more like a drum machine. The same situation that I have with that I had with the TR8S is the same thing. It's a drum machine. It's not meant to be it's not meant to be like it will capture like piano playing or MIDI sequencing like that. It's not for those things. It's more of a sample triggering and sample chopping. The sample chopping part is very good for people that do sampling, and they do their own sample chops and whatnot, and which in my case, I might resample my own sounds and things like that. I just don't have time when it comes to music. I don't have time to go digging around and finding something and then sampling it and then doing something with. I think that's way too much work. I think it's easier for me to just play my melody and that's it. And you get rid of the whole thing. I don't know. Sampling is great, but it's counterintuitive if you want to have some speed, right? Probably unless you heard it on the radio and then you come home and say, oh shit, I have an idea with this and this is what I heard, and then you sample it and you start chopping it and whatnot. And probably if you have that vision when you hear something, but I'm really respectful with other people's art, so I'm like, I fight myself not to like infringe in other people's artwork. It's kind of I don't know. It's kind of a gray area that I don't like to touch that much. Now, if I listen to an idea, I can play it. I'll play it and then use it. That'll be nice. Let me see what the chat is saying. Tier 1000 is just too much. Yeah, too much donut. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of money. It's $2,699. But let me give you an example right quick. If you were gonna buy an analog rhythm, MK2 is $2,069 brand new, so it's not far off. The only difference that you're gonna find between these two is that instead of having, because the TR1000 only has 4 analog voices, like 4 analog voices. It has analog circuits, right? But I'm not sure if this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not sure if these other circuits go through the same circuits that the analog circuits go through, and that's very important. On the analog rhythm, you get 8 voices, right? And then out of the 8 voices, you get 4 voices are shared, right? They choke each other, which is okay. I mean, you don't need too much freedom if you know how to work around with this machine. You can resample your rhythm, whatever rhythm you make, you resample it and assign it to one pad, and then you'll free up the rest of them. And that's the way I've been working with it. But the good thing about doing that is that you're resampling analog circuitry, which is amazingly sounding good. Like, I'm telling you, this machine sounds really, really, really freaking good. And then you get 10 outputs. You get the 10 outputs right here. You get stereo pass-through, which doesn't, now I found out, I thought it was passing through the whole analog circuit. It only gets the analog compressor. That's the only thing that affects the stereo pass-through. But, you know, all these outputs right here are straight up analog, right? That's one thing. The second thing is the effects don't output through individual outputs, like your delay and your reverb. They don't, right? But the filter and the distortion, the analog overdrive, those two things come out the individual outputs, which is great. That's what you want, you know, basically what you want. Yeah, you know, everything has its own little quirks. This machine is great. I got it for really cheap on the second-hand market, and it came out really good. The pads are not the greatest. When you use velocity, you gotta hit it hard. If you want to hit it hard, you gotta hit it hard. But then you can fix it. You can use a fixed, and it just works. It works as usual right here. And then you can set it up for the whole velocity. That way it's pretty responsive. I like it. It works really nice, all right? So between that and the Roller TR-1000, the difference, there's a lot of difference. Don't get me wrong. The Roland TR-1000 has way more effects and way more things, way more capabilities, which makes that extra $699 worth it. Because, you know, I'm sorry, I'm still getting off that very bad flu, bro. That extra $699, think about it. You're gonna have a ton of effects from Roland, especially scatter effects and things like that, that you will not find on the analog rhythm, right? So that's one thing to keep in mind, is that, you know, this machine is a do-it-all. If I buy this probably will remove a lot of my problems when it comes to like live jamming, right? But like I say, you know, right now the MPC is doing that job right now, and it's like I have those live performance style mixer template that I'm using right now, and it does the job when it comes to live performance, right? So here you go. Roland TR-1000, $2,699. Great buy. I recommend it. Whoever has the money to buy it, go buy it. You're not gonna be disappointed. There's a lot here I'm not gonna read because it's old news, but you get the most out of the whole thing. Now, next up is a big interest that I have. Bam! The Astrolab. I was hesitating, and I was kind of pissed off last time I talked about this, because when it came out, I was thinking about it, like deeply thinking about it. I said, damn, bro, these people keep coming with the internet enabled hardware that if you don't connect it, it doesn't, you know, you're probably not gonna get the best out of it if you don't connect it, right? But I was watching this guy's YouTube channel. His name is Raul or Lifted Noise. I don't know if he changed it back to Lifted Noise or stayed as Raul. And Raul bought it, and I was hearing it because he was going through the what's it called, the presets. So he was going through presets, and they have in the Astrolab has a lot of natural sounding instruments in there, especially flute and wind instruments and string instruments. They sound really, really freaking nice. And you know, I like to make music also, and I like to use natural sounding like natural instruments, emulations or whatever they want to do, or sampling or multi-samples of them. You know, let's check it out right quick. Astrolab sounds. And I want to find one that where nobody's talking anything. There you go, no talking. All right.
From your first note.
Before it starts, let me give a shout out to the person that did this video. All right. What the? Let's play this 1 second. 1 second. I gotta figure out who did this because I don't wanna be an asshole. This guy, his name is David Puxdu. David Puxdu or Davide Puxdu. I hope I didn't butcher your name. This is his video about the Arturia Astrolab 37. You see what I mean? Yes, sir. Great pianos for that price is very good. See you later, Trader to the Living. tasty. They got a 303 in there. Shout out to the 37 Key Mafia out there. And this is the type of stuff that interests me from it. I don't care too much about the synthy part, but the natural sounds, yeah. Let me see. Let me go forward. We're gonna see what else. Autumn Spirit.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it.
Let's see.
just by
Autumn
thinking about it.
Spirits from the Greek gods. Let me see. You see, that's flutes. The flutes sound really good, and the wind instruments on this thing sound very good. I don't know. It looks very interesting. Once again, shout out to the man here, David Puxu. I don't, I don't know. I'm sorry, but that's the man that made that video. Great video, by the way. Very nice, laid out for everybody to hear. And then we got Starsky Car. Probably let's get a quick pic from his video.
Here we have the diminutive Astrolab 37.
What
from
is it?
Arturia.
Interface, macros.
It's essentially the same brain with the same or very
Shout
similar
out to
controls for the larger
Starsky
and much
Car.
more expensive 61 and 88 key variations. This has got an RRP of just 500.
Let me see. Presets.
And I could go on forever because there's literally thousands of them in here, but that's how you access the different synth engines, and there's loads of different things in there, as I say. Artists, this is quite funky, so there's all
shout out to the Synth Samurai Productions in the house.
Like
great
these.
channel, the best
If you know your
synth channel
Safari, you'll
on the
recognise
tubes.
that. Fem strings, we've got a string ensemble. That you might recognise as well. Nice mini mode bass. Can't remember how to play any of these tracks, but I know the tracks, and this is what this.
Anybody pre-ordering the green microphone? The green microphone. Anybody pre-ordering it?
Sound like. So yeah, we got Aphex Twin, Beatles, Boards of Canada, Bruno Mars, all sorts of things. Daft Punk, David Bowie, Depeche Mode. You know, let's have a listen to Duran Duran there as well. Depeche Mode, what have we got in there? I don't know any of these. hopefully you're getting the idea that there's loads of different ways to access all these tones. So we've got liked presets, the ones you've liked, sound banks in here. We've got the factory one, and then I've put my one in there as well, my synthwave bank. And then we've got playlists. So whatever you like, if you're going to do a gig and you want to create a playlist for that gig, click on new playlist. Come into there.
Listen, I'm fine. I'm fine with the whole situation, but it's, oh my God, I you know, that type of it's the technology. What, you know, that technology, that the green egged microphone, that technology is too advanced for me.
And then we can add songs to that as well, and then we can edit those songs along whole.
Let me see if there's any more sounds here that could interest.
But let's try something. Let's put play a bit of that delay, because I like this delay. That on, and then let's put that massive reverb on again, shall we?
Okay, so this is the thing, because I have the MPC right here, and let's load in a plugin, and with this template that I'm running right now, I cannot. But if I load up over here Fabric Excel, you can't see that screen anyways that much. But when you load Fabric Excel, you try to find stuff like let me see, some wind instruments, brass. You got brass, right? And then when you hit brass, let's wait 1 minute. They don't sound that bad. That's a bass core, but it's all right. But like, you can't like type in here and say I want a trumpet sound, and there's no trumpets here like that. You can tell they're not natural sounding, and that's why I'm looking for something like that. So the other thing I was thinking about is that there's other workstations out there. They might bring this flavor to my joint, because the thing is that I want to have natural sounds, like trumpet, trombone, all kinds. There's so many instruments in the world that I cannot have in here. I have guitar, but I don't have a bass, like a natural bass guitar. So I would like to have something that can provide me with a bass guitar sound, and I would like to have something other than a VST, something that I can have, that I can always have there ready on the go. That would be great. What's going on, Mr. Echo Craft? Thanks for showing up. Nice to see you. Goodness. Your pre-order, sir. Analog rhythm, I got that already, and that's what I was talking about. The other thing was Yamaha Montage, which is very, very, oh my God, Yamaha Montage, the newer Montage, Yamaha Montage sounds. And then let me just check here, because I don't know if they have Yamaha Montage. They have, let me see, they have different, they're expensive. They're $4,000. And this one, Yamaha Montage MC61 key. Yamaha Montage MC61 key is $3,299. Let's see if we can find some sounds. We got some Sonic State. Let me see what they got here.
Parameters.
Yeah, I don't want to hear the talking. I don't want to hear that neither. Not that.
How the piano until
They are showing synthesizer stuff,
now you can do
and
You know, I've always found
I
it
know it
strange.
has
People-
a lot of natural sounding things. All right. Let me see this guy.
I don't know how many times
saying that the sound engine is
able to use it.
This is all blubbish. Blubbish. Live sound demo. That sounds like a fucking, sorry, like a piano. Now that's something right there.
But then you put in the phone, you can use like that or like that. That's a tiny bit. Oh, it's still doing some weird stuff. But you're only hearing the reverb. And you can also a sequence.
You know, this is exactly why I would like a unit like this, because it brings you a little bit more seriousness to the joint, and the quality of the sounds that are coming out of this type of unit are the highest quality you can get right now. And you know, the price is high, but the reward is high when it comes, like, because I was making music today, right? I got to make three songs today, and you know, they're not all the way finished, but they're basically done. But while I was creating, the fact about knowing what you have and knowing where your sounds are at is very important, right? So like, I know where to find Hydrosynth patches that fit pretty much what I'm looking for, and all, you know, back and forth. Same with the DeepMind. I know how the DeepMind sounds and where it fits, and the same with Digitone, and same with the MPC's internal sounds and all these things. But when you're going for something specific, let's say I want to have I don't know, I want to have like I want a piano, but I want a piano that sounds like real piano, and something like this can give you like a real, you can feel on the sound, you can hear, even it sounds like the hammers are hitting the strings, and that's where the feeling comes from in the sound, right? It's where, like, when you pick a guitar, the pick itself is giving it a character. When you pick the sound, and your skin, when you're touching those strings with your skin, and depending on the pressure you're applying to those strings, there's a sound that comes out of that. And most of these machines, that they have multi-sampled, but like really high quality multi-sampling, that it's nothing compared to what's in an MPC, or nothing compared to a lot of things out there, bro. There's a lot of things out there that you can get, but that's why they cost so much. and you know, they might have emulations of acoustic guitar, and maybe you don't want to play it yourself, and you want to add a different sounding acoustic guitar, because maybe you have one. I have a acoustic guitar there, but maybe you want a different sounding one with the purpose of giving certain sound, and probably you will get that with something like this, a montage. Or there's so many boards that I can get right now. But since these are the newest ones, they provide the highest quality at the moment in the market. I think there's nothing like that. I know this guy. His name is Polypopo, I believe, and Polypopo has one, and I heard him play with it, and man, on top of the sampling, you know, because he samples records, right? So the good thing about the montage is that it replicates acoustic sounds so well. It's so well done that if you play it against a sampled beat, it sounds like it's also part of the song. So that's why, that's why I have this interest. But other than that, that's it. I think we're gonna cut it here right now. If you guys missed it back there, you know, I showed from the beginning. We talked about the MPC XL, the Behemoth, the awesome. Oh, I know this guy's got it. What's it called? Monkey Island guys. Symptoms of Reality. Shout out to Symptoms of Reality channel on YouTube. Great show. I watch it all the time. They got this piece, bro, and this is an amazing sounding thing. This is like your center. That's like the center of your whole studio, basically, and everything you can forget about. You can take your computer and frisbee it out of the window and just keep this right here. Mr. Eternian, thank you and goodbye. Oh my God, I forgot to say hi earlier. What's up, Echo? Say hey, Samurai. What's up, Todd? And what? I'm going backwards. Yes, sir. So then the second one was the Leviathan Synth. We already saw a whole bunch of videos about it. I talked about it already on this show. It's an amazing deal for the price. Any other company would have charged $4,000 for this synthesizer. It's quite extraordinary, on top of the fact that they added an analog filter to it. It's amazing for the price, and this is a great buy this year if possible. I hope. I'm gonna start playing the lottery. I probably hit a $5,000 hit somewhere. Todd Shaw, let me see. He says keep an eye out for a used RD2000. That's what I have for good piano sound. It's good enough for Howard Jones, good enough for me. Okay, great. RD2000. I'll keep that in mind. RD2000. And then after the discussion that we have about the Leviathan Synth being a great synthesizer for the price, we went into the Behringer BMX, and we try to get more information about it on the internet. And sadly, there's not enough videos. I think I saw somebody using it. I thought it was Nor a Blank. I think he did it, but he didn't play with it. He basically played a little. He hit the pads, but I didn't hear anything out of the ordinary with it. I don't know what its capabilities are, and I wish it was. As you can see here, for closer. As you can see, it has the same per usual like all the other Behringer machines. It has this analog filter and this wave designer, which is very interesting. And to me, that's great. I I believe it has all individual outputs. You have a mixer here, you can mix on the fly, do that real quick mixing, so you can record this fast and quick, which is a great thing. I love that about it. And yeah. Yeah, no, Samurai put us on the Synth last, 2 years ago. And, you know, they got pissed off. I don't know what to say, man. They get people getting pissed off over the truth because, you know, it was filed into the FCC. What you want me to do? I didn't do that. You did that. You know what I mean? So, you know. And finally, we went with the Astrolab, was one of the picks for the price. For the price, the amount of sounds, sincerely, the amount of sounds you're getting for $6.99 is not bad. It's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. I don't think it's a bad idea. I think it's a great idea. For that type of price, it's a great idea. I mean, you know, yeah, you get too many sounds for that price. If you didn't, let's say you're up and coming and you started out and you wanted to get something to start off. You don't know about synthesizers, you don't know anything about synthesizers, but you want to start dipping your toes. This is a great way to dip your toes right here, because you can dip your toes on all the flavors of synthesis, right? And then when you finally get your ear and you start noticing, man, there's something missing because I hear this guy has such and such synthesizer and it doesn't sound the same. I think there's something missing. So they're gonna realize, and then they're gonna try the real thing. I think that's the way to go. If I was young and I was starting out, this is the type of stuff that I would get right there. You know? So it says, Synth Samurai says, I'm getting it. Well, I mean, why not? $6.99 is just a couple bucks, right? On today's money, it's a couple bucks, and that couple bucks can get you really far. I think if you're producing that much, I mean, yeah, it is amazing. Well, all right. One more thing I wanted to talk about is this weekend. This weekend we start off. Synth Samurai starts off his annual Synth Kumite, which is a very exciting tournament where everybody comes in and puts their music. It's 8 weeks of pure sound design mayhem. It's awesome. At 7:30 p.m. I guess I'm just announcing it because this guy right here is gonna be in it, and there's a long list of players. One sec. My phone is dead. Ooh. Anyways. There's a long list of good players and people that are playing there, and it's gonna be a barrage of sound on Sunday at 7:30. Don't miss out. It's a great show. It's like a concert. It's basically a concert, and you have a concert that lasts a whole bunch of time. I think he's gonna be there like what, 2-3 hours. And it's yeah, only the legends are there. So the whole internet head up to Synth Samurai's channel on Sunday night at 7:30 p.m. this Sunday, February 1st, and go check out the Synth Kumite. Is gonna be astronomical. It's gonna be 8 weeks. Right? 8 weeks. 8 weeks. We take a break, but then it's we do 2 weeks and we take a break for the ladies, and then we come back again, right? This flu is killing me. Anyways, it's 8 weeks of fun, people. You can't get better than that. It's like 8 albums of a whole bunch of electronic music, freshly made for your ears, right? And it's a great experience because it's live music. It's basically live music. It's a brand new music that nobody has heard before, and you getting that for free live on the internet. And the entire internet should be watching on Sunday, February 1st at 7:30 the show, which is gonna have the best players of the internet playing their music in there, and you're gonna be there to witness greatness, right? What else can I say? Am I missing anything else? We have in the house, we have Mr. Echo Craft. You can watch Echo Craft's channel. He's on YouTube. He drops channels. He drops videos every now and then, and it's very interesting. He has a Solar 42, which he just got, and he's gonna be making examples of it. One thing about the Synth Renegades is that we get into the nitty-gritty of the synthesizers, which is gonna give you a different perspective other than the perspective of the people that are selling you the synthesizer, because he's his personal synthesizer. So he's gonna explore things that probably no other YouTuber is exploring. So go check him out, Echo Craft, and YouTube. And then who else got channels here? I don't know if Eternium has channels. Eternium, you go live? I don't remember. So many people. Yeah, then we had Trader to the Living, and Trader to the Living also does now he's doing 1 minute jams, and he's doing regular videos. He also does chill videos where he talks about that guy has a humongous synth collection, so he knows what he's talking about also, and very interesting. He has his own takes, his own angles on the synth production and synthesizer sounds and all that stuff, right? What else? Let me see, what else? Eternia, not yet. Well, we'll be waiting until Eternia opens his channel up and starts jamming also. And what else can I say? Well, you guys have a great night. It's been a pleasure, all right? See you later. Make music. Make music, all right? Have a good night. Hey. All right, good night, everybody. I'll see you later, all right?